I'm going to share screen. We're going to do slideshow. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay, awesome. So welcome to my sneak peek into coaching tonight. Obviously somebody cares about you very much that they invited you to be on this call, and they thought that you would make a great coach in this business. So I appreciate you taking the time to join us. So first of all, who am I? My name is Kim. Most of you guys know me on Facebook as Bim Day, and that's because I am an assistant principal in an elementary school. So I do try to stay undercover from the kids who try to stalk me and the parents who may want to kill me. I do have one little boy. His name is Hendrix, and he's 2.5, and he definitely keeps me very busy. I've been with my husband now for almost 8 years, and he does work in the Bahamas full time. And I say this just so you know how busy I am. He's gone anywhere from 3 weeks up to 2 months at a time. He actually just got back yesterday from a 7-week trip. So when he's gone, it's like being a single, full-time working mom, because I do work 40 to 50 hours a week. And then I have my coaching business on the side that I work after the baby goes to bed. So I am very busy. Another thing that I do share is that recently I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And I do share this just because it's going to be a really big piece of my life. And obviously already started to affect my body. But obviously I don't want it to slow me down. And it's more of my motivation to keep going these days. And I became a Beachbody coach last January, so I've been coaching for 1 year and 4 months. So how did I get involved in Beachbody? Well, before I had the baby, I was really into fitness. I loved working out. I went to a little fitness studio by my house. I would go 5 times a week, pay $200 a month, small group setting. I loved it. I was getting good results. And then after I worked out my entire pregnancy. 5 days a week, sometimes twice a day. I worked up literally till my due date. Like, people were like, what are you doing in here? But I didn't want to slow down. So after I had Hendrix, I was back in the gym 2 weeks later. I lost my baby weight easy. I'm not going to lie. But once I went back to work, I just had no time to work out. I would come home and I would try to get to the gym. And the second I would leave, I felt so guilty, because I'm like, I just worked, 8-10 hours, and here I am leaving my baby again. So I felt really bad about it. So my gym trips really started to slow down. So when he was like 2 months old, I was only making it to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. Then it went to 2 days a week, and then it was just Saturdays. So it was really taking a toll on my body. And when I had already lost all my baby weight, I was starting to put weight back on, and I was starting to lose my muscle definition. I obviously had really low energy from working all the time and waking up all night with my son because I was breastfeeding him. I was super tired. I've suffered from anxiety most of my life. So that didn't help at all, because it just made it worse. I obviously wasn't seeing results anymore, and I was just feeling super frustrated. So one of my good friends, Melissa Alexander, who's actually my coach, I've been friends with her for a really long time. We used to work together, and I saw her posting her journey on social media. All of a sudden, I'm like, what is she doing? So I called her. I'm like, Melissa, what are you doing? I'm like, why are you sharing all these fitness posts all of a sudden? And she's like, oh, I got involved in this thing called Beachbody, and I'm a coach, and, I'm just sharing my journey. And I was like, okay, super skeptical, wanted nothing to do with it. But the more that I saw her share, and the more that I saw her body basically transform into this amazing, beautiful body with a 6-pack after having 2 kids, I was like, wow. I was like, I need part of this. But I didn't think that I had the motivation to work out at home, nor, motivation to work out by myself, because I just never had it. But, she kept, I would say, pestering me and talking to me about it, that finally one day I decided that I was going to give it a try. So when she approached me first, about Shakeology, I was like, you are crazy. I am not spending this much money on a protein shake. I'm like, I have my nice little GNC shake that I get every month. I buy them 24 at a time. I drink them when I'm at work, and it's $50 for the month. I'm like, I'm not spending over $100 on a shake. I go, it's the same thing. But I didn't do my research, and I didn't really understand it. So finally, when I decided I was going to go all in and I was going to do the 21-day fix, she talked me into, getting the Shakeology with it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to give it a try. So I signed up off the bat as a discount coach, and that was just to save the money. And then, of course, in the week that I waited for it to come, she's like, listen, when it comes, why don't you just share? She's like, you keep complaining about the $100 or $115, it's going to be a month. She's like, just share about your journey as soon as you get it and see what happens. She's like, maybe you can cover the cost of your Shakeology. So I was like, that's a really good idea. I'm like, because then I won't feel so guilty about spending the money. And as soon as I started sharing, I was getting really good feedback, and I was getting really good results from drinking the Shakeology and doing the 21-day fix, and finally having a program in my life that I could fit in with being a busy working mom, that I just fell in love with coaching right off the bat. So who is Team Beachbody? So Beachbody, we're the creators of P90X, Insanity, Turbo Fire, 21-day fix, 21-day fix extreme, hammer and chisel, size, Pio, you name it, you know, they're the ones who created it. So Beachbody originally started as an infomercial business. I know if you guys wake up early enough like my son does, you can catch them on the TV in the morning. And it's an infomercial business, you know, promoting fitness programs. So they're having great success with selling the programs, but they weren't having success with keeping longtime customers. You know, people would buy them, not do the programs like most of them. I know that's how I was. You know, I owned a few and never did them. And then that was it. They'd call it a day. So what they did was they created coaches, and coaches are just everyday people who are having success with the programs who want to turn around and pay it forward and help other people have success with these programs as well. Coaches are not, I mean, we're not personal trainers. We're not trained in fitness. We're just sharing our journey and what has worked for us in hopes of it inspiring other people. So really Beachbody is just getting started. Coaches were created, I believe, in like the last 5 to 7 years. We're just expanding internationally. There's Beachbody On Demand, which came out last year. And this is where you can stream your workouts. There's over 20 fitness programs on there. And when you buy your program, it's also streamed into there. So like I never take out my DVDs. All I do is log in, and all my fitness programs are in one library, and it's awesome. We have Shakeology, a performance line, which is our Beachbody supplements. So there's a pre-workout, a post-workout. There's something to take at night when you're sleeping. I mean, some people like them. Some people, you know, don't want to be into supplements. I personally love them. And then there's also a skincare line, which most people don't know about, but we do have one of those as well. So why do people get into coaching? So there's many reasons that people get into coaching. You know, one of them is motivation for themselves, just to, you know, hold themselves accountable, put themselves out there, to motivate other people, to earn an little bit of extra money, maybe just to cover the cost of their Shakeology every month. Some people are really into helping others. This is the one thing I loved about it. Yeah, I'm in education, so obviously I love children and I love helping other people. And this is the same thing, except for I'm doing it, you know, with people's health, and I'm, you know, inspiring adults. You're setting a good example for your children. It's nice because you can set your own hours. I mean, it's a business where really, to start off, you only have to work an hour a day, if that, you know, and then obviously as your business builds, I work maybe 1, sometimes 2 hours a day doing this business. I've been into it, you know, a little over a year. And it's nice because you work from home. So there's 3 types of coaches, and the type of coach that you want to be is totally up to you. So there's the discount coach, which a lot of people are from right off the bat, and they sign up just to save money on their Shakeology. So you save 25% off all Beachbody products, including your Shakeology, and that's $16 a month just off your Shakeology, which is a really good deal. These people aren't into sales at all. They just want to drink it they just want to sign up for the discount, and that's it. The other one is a just for fun or a hobby coach, and this is people who already have a full-time job. This was kind of me at the beginning. They're Beachbody junkies. They love sharing their products, and they, you know, love sharing it with other people. And they're just doing it to earn a little extra cash, or maybe to cover the cost of their Shakeology, or, you know, to buy a little extra something for themselves each month. And then there's the all-in coach, which is what I have become. And this is people who want the financial freedom. They want to be able to quit their job and stay home with their kid, or they're the stay-at-home mom who wants to find their way in life, you know, something more than just taking care of their kids. They want to have their own business and their own money. Or it's somebody who's, you know, tired of working that 9-to-5 job, and they want something more than that. And these people are looking, you know, to grow a team and to do the same, to turn around and help the other people grow a team as well. So what do we do? Obviously, as a coach, it's our job to use the product. So we should be drinking Shakeology on a daily basis, working a program, reading personal development, and motivating other people. The nice part is there's no sales quota, so you don't have to, you know, I hate to say sell because we're not salespeople, but you don't have to sell a certain amount each month. You don't have to hold a stock. You know, you're not required to buy anything. Anytime somebody decides to sign up for something, they go directly to the website, and Beachbody takes care of all of it. We lead by example, so a lot of what we do is done through social media, just by sharing your story and posting on there. hoping, to be the best physically, mentally, and spiritually. We obviously are encouragers, so you want to encourage other people to do their best. You want to be their cheerleader and their biggest supporter. We are entrepreneurs. Obviously, we're looking to grow a business from fitness. We obviously are dreamers and doers. We believe in what we're doing, and we want to dream it, for something bigger than what we have, and create a life by design. We are not salespeople, and I say that because a lot of people say, well, I can't do this because I'm not I'm not a salesperson. Well, I'm not a salesperson either. I have a master's degree in education. I have no background in sales. Sales is the smallest part of your job. Your job begins after the sale. That's when your job begins, when you're helping these people change their lives. And obviously the sky is the limit, and it's totally up to you, how much you want to put into this. So how do we earn? So you earn 25% commission off of all retail, so everything that you sell. And then there's a thing called challenge packs, which is a program plus Shakeology, and you actually earn 30% off of those. We earn team cycle bonuses. So as you grow your team, all of the stakes is 2 coaches. You start to earn team cycle bonuses weekly. And this is actually where I make the majority of my money each week now that my team has grown. There are such things as quarterly bonuses. So once you're a 2-star diamond, which is a rank in Beachbody and above, you start earning these every quarter, and they start anywhere from $1,000 to $50,000. There's actually several coaches on our team who earn $50,000 bonuses quarterly. So that's my goal, obviously, one day, which is insane. I'm lucky if I get a raise at school, let alone a bonus. And then we earn every month, there's a thing called Success Club. So if you hit Success Club, you get prizes for that. I do my own personal prizes within my team. And then Beachbody gives them out. Like this month, you get a Shakeology apron. Last month, we got Beachbody performance supplements. There was a month that we got P90X Workfeed Fitness program. So there's always something different. And then we also earn free trips. Back in March, I had earned a free trip on a cruise for 5 days with some other girls on my team, all expenses paid. I also earned $1,000 onboard credit, and I got to bring a guest with me for free. So that was awesome. And next year, I'm already on track to earn my free trip to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. So there's definitely lots to look forward to. So how will this fit into your life? I know that's always the big question because we are all so busy. Trust me, I get it. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom taking care of kids, or you're a full-time working mom, or you're a part-time mom, everybody's busy. Everybody has so much on their plate. There's people on our team that are teachers, attorneys, nurses, accountants, you name it, we have them on our team, and they still manage to find the time to work this business. It's really, at the end of the day, I like to say, how bad do you want it? If you want it, and you want to make it happen, you're going to find the time. We're a super supportive team. I help everybody in my downline. My coach helps everybody. You're only as good as your team, so you want to help everybody on your team, and we're here to support each other. We hold monthly training, so when you sign up, there's a new coach training that starts the first week of every month. I host my own team calls every single Thursday night at 9 o'clock for about 30 to 45 minutes. And this just gives tips and pointers on how to work the business. It teaches you about the business. And then obviously we're always here just to get you started for whatever, you choose you want to do in this business. So again, that's it. Let me share. So hopefully this call was, I can't even see myself, but that's okay. Hopefully this call was informational and you guys got something out of it. If you have any questions, I suggest writing them down, and whoever invited you to this call, reach out to them and ask the questions to them. And obviously if you're on this call, it's because somebody really cares about you and thinks that you'll do really well in this business, and they think that you should give it a try. So don't be scared. We have nothing to lose. I hope that you enjoyed this call, and I appreciate you taking the time to be here tonight. I know we're all really busy, so have a great night.